this is Bobby with BC Designs, and I have a super cute card I'm going to share with you guys today. I have been doing weekly Facebook, YouTube lives. I go live every Wednesday at noon on my Facebook and YouTube channel simultaneously. And I've been offering online classes where if you make a purchase in my online store with me and use a host code, I send you 6 free make and take packets of that week's online class. And last week I used the Leaves of Holly, and I actually had an extra card. I ended up designing several, and this one didn't make the cut, so I thought I would share it with you guys on my YouTube channel. I think it's super cute. It's just I liked the other 3 that I designed a little bit better than this one. It was a tough decision, but this one I ended up saving for my YouTube channel. But the Leaves of Holly is a beautiful photopolymer stamp set. I absolutely love this bundle. I didn't get it right away. Try to stick to a budget, and I really wanted this one, but I was holding off not getting it, and so I finally decided I had to have it, and I was so glad that I got it. So it's got 13 images. As you can see, mine is very well loved. I have one of my downline contacted me because right now it's not available until, I believe it was December 19th is what I told her. I looked it up for her, and she's super excited to get it because she saw the cards I made last week and now she wants it. So that's good when you can inspire somebody with your projects. So this is the dies. And as you can see, mine's a hot mess. You get 2 of these like labels for your sentiments in there. And then you have a bunch of the leaves. And I'm going to just pull this one out because I am going to need it for the holly berries. But I've already die cut. I've used these a lot, and the larger 2 leaf images, I've used those quite a bit in my projects. So I will move this out of the way. And then it also has this beautiful coordinating 12 by 12. It's the Boughs of Holly DSP. And this DSP is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I have several more packets that I will probably end up using before the end of the season just because I like it so much. Okay, so I did end up using the Timber 3D embossing folder. This piece is soft succulent, and it is 4 by 5 1/4, and I ran it through the 3D embossing folder. And then I used the rectangle stitched frame dies for my sentiment, and so that's that, and it's just basic white. And then I did die cut out this piece. Well, I didn't die cut, I hand cut it actually. The Poppy Parade piece is 3 by 1, and I'm just going to layer that right on top of there for my sentiment. Just going to move that out of the way really quick. My card base is Mossy Meadow, and it is just 5.5 by 8.5 scored right in the middle. And then we'll layer this piece of soft succulent on there. And then I have a piece of Evening Evergreen that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/8. And then I cut that beautiful piece of DSP 2 5/8 by 4, and I'm just going to layer that on there. You can kind of see how it's going to come together. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my adhesive, and we'll just adhere this piece down really quick. This card has a lot of greens in it, and I tried to use all of the greens that I could read on the back of the DSP that said it coordinated with, as you'll see here in just a minute when I tell you the ones I used. We're just going to put a slight border. Oops, boy, I messed that up. Let me see. I've got that piece of adhesive on my thumb, and I was trying to mess with that. Let's do a redo on that. Let me put just a little bit more. That's a very tiny border, and when you have your fingers in the way, and I'm just going to try to bend that back out a little bit better because it is a tiny. That's a little bit better. Not that great, but my sentiment will hide it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just trying to look to see. I do think I popped that up with dimensionals. I had a friend the other day say, I can't remember where I heard it from or who even said it, but I can remember them saying that when you're trying to tie a bow, it's even harder when you're doing it on a video. Everything's harder when you try to do it on a video. You got to remember to stay in frame. You got to remember to keep your head out of the way. There's a lot you have to remember, you guys. Okay, let's move on to stamping. Now, I've not tried this. When I did stamp these, I just used Poppy Parade and that was it. But I'm going to try and stamp them in Poppy Parade with this image. And then kind of do the outline image in Roll Red just to see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I have another piece of basic white that we can just start all over with. Okay, and then I'm just going to ink those up in Roll Red. And you'll have to forgive me because, like I just said, I can't. I'm going to turn it this way and see if I can see those three better. And it will help me in lining the rest of them up. Oh, that's not too bad. It wasn't the greatest. Let's try it on the other side. I'm not very happy with that. I can't really put my head over it even if I wanted to because it's like right at my forehead height is where my phone is, so I can't. And then there's like a glare from my lights. Hopefully that one's a little bit better. I'm not too upset with that one. I can live with that one, I think. And then we'll stamp the sentiment, and it looks like I didn't get that one out. And I'm going to use the one that says Christmas Wishes. I told my husband the other day after my Facebook Live last Wednesday, I said, I don't care how prepared I get, I always forget something. You forget to put a stamp on or get this or get that. It's always something. Always, always. Okay. Now I'm going to bring my little mini in. We'll grab that die. And hopefully this guy will cooperate with me. I filmed the video today for my card club projects. We used the Santa's Delivery, and it cooperated all day long. I was quite impressed because sometimes it wants to give me a fit. Okay, it did move a little bit, it looks like. So I'm just going to take my paper snips. And right here, I'm just going to go around just a little bit and cut that off. Just a little bit. Because I don't like that much white showing. We'll call that good. Okay, and then I'm going to place a little bit of adhesive on the back side. And then we'll just start layering all these leaves, and you can punch these out if you want. I'm going to pop a few more of them out. I don't want that many left in, I don't think. So I'm going to pop a few of them out. I do like to leave a few of them in. And let's see, let's do this one that way. And this one's the same. Hardly any of them popped out. So I'm just going to take my nail. Let me grab my pick tool. And we'll just pop a few of those out and leave a few of them in. And then we'll put this one over here. Then I'm just going to take these and we're going to start layering them. I might have to add more. Trying to look to see what colors I put where, but I don't think it really matters as long as we get them nice and spread out. Now I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back to hold those in place. We'll put some right there. And then I'm going to put some there. And then let's go ahead and layer this piece. And then I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive towards the bottom because we want to put these two towards the bottom. Or two of them. It doesn't really matter which ones we do. Whoops. Kind of move that one over a little bit like that. Then we'll put dimensionals on the back. Whoops. Okay, now everything's sticking to me. Okay. Now we'll just, nope, that's the card that's already got one on there. We don't need that, do we? Let's go ahead and put this about right there. And then if you wanted to, you could also add some mini dimensionals on the back of the leaves. I chose not to do that. And then we're just going to kind of maneuver that right like that. Okay, and then we'll take the Wink of Stella and just glitter up those holly berries. Just like that. And then I think these rhinestones, I didn't get them, are jewels. They're the red and green adhesive backed pearls. I think a few of them would look good. I didn't have these when I designed this card, but now that I do, I'm going to put just a few on here. Let's see, I think I'm just going to stick with the red ones, just like that. I think that looks cute. Okay, guys, there you go. That is my card for you guys for today. Please make sure that you watch on Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time for my weekly Facebook, YouTube Live. I'll have another class, online class, and I do offer the 6 free make and takes with a purchase. And this week, I'm going to feature the Christmas Scotty. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye-bye.